Everyone, Phi Farley here. It is February 15th. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are shaking out here on a Friday night. Games picked. I got daily best bet in NCAA basketball coming to you. Of course, we're on the All-Star break going into NBA, which is unfortunate because I'm picking up steam there on the NBA side, but need to do so on the NCAA side. I'm looking into tomorrow already. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's matchups. Should be a good day in NCAA basketball. Hoping to get some things right-sized. So when we break down today, first, let me say, of course, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Take a second, hit the notification bell. Get my picks as soon as you can. You can also follow me at Phi Farley. Also going to patreon.com/Phi Farley to get all other plays. All right, so tonight's slate of games, not that great. You got Wright State, Northern Kentucky battling for the top of the Horizon Division. You also got Buffalo going to Toledo, two top teams in the MAC. Buffalo cannot afford to lose that game. Also just clinging on to a top 25 spot at this point. Good opportunity for Toledo. You got Davidson, St. Joseph's. Davidson phenomenal at home. Really, really strong. St. Joe's, they could not be more polar opposites on their games. So if you can hit it right, if you can pick whether they're going to be on an on game, they could beat Davidson tonight, or an off game, which has been more the norm, they get lose by at least 10. So a little tougher to pick there. The game I'm going to go with tonight is tonight's best bet. It's going to be Monmouth. Monmouth on the road going against Rider. Now, Rider's not a bad team. They're not terrible. Monmouth, I actually picked this here at the beginning of the year when I backed them on one of the games that they would end up at the top of the conference by the end of the year, and here they are sitting in first. And it was mainly I was making a point that they started the season like 0-12, and then they get into conference play and they get these lighter opponents. Their strength of schedule, I'll tell you in 1 second, is going to be one of the harder ones, especially for a 4.25 points better, 67th in the country as far as strength of schedule. Not expect that from a team like Monmouth, but sure enough, that's what it was. Now, coming into this game, they've won 8 of the last 10 in conference. Rider, on the other hand, has lost 5 straight games, including their last 3 very tough opponents going towards the top of the division, Canisius, Siena, and Quinnipiac. So they drop all 3 games, 2 of those 3 at home. Now they got a home game against Monmouth, sitting on top of the division, and we're laying 7.5. I think that's one of the biggest factors here is we're getting 7.5 in this one. These teams faced earlier. I actually do think Rider's going to win this one. I just don't think 7.5 is worthy. I don't think this is a spot where Rider, after losing 5 straight, is suddenly going to blow Monmouth, leading team in the conference, out of the water. If anything, I think we're going to have a pretty competitive game and let it come down to the end. Monmouth won the game at home, 75-71 against the same Rider team, which kicked off the first of their 5 losses. So tonight in a short slate of games, picking our spots, I think this is our best bet of the evening. Monmouth grabbing 7.5 on the road at Rider. That's going to be tonight's best bet, and looking forward to tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. We'll have a big slate of games. Looking forward to breaking those down. Good luck, everyone, today. See you again soon.